do. So I find that I can focus better when there's no other sounds, no other distractions. A bit easier for me. But you might be different. We're all different. It's your practice, your time. Come down to your mats. So, see my singing bowl has disappeared. Where has it gone? Oh, it's over here. I'll be using that a little bit later. So come down to your mats and take an extended child's pose with your hands on some blocks. The hands on the blocks, reaching forwards. If you need to pad up the space between the buttocks and the heels, you can do that with a cushion. So also a cushion, whatever you have available. So we're reaching arms forwards, allowing the chest and head to sink down towards the floor. Gently resting the forehead onto your mat, closing the eyes, really beginning to feel yourself in this moment. So let it go of the past, everything that's happened up to now. Not be concerned or worried, prophesying about the future, so not trying to think of what's coming next, just simply be in the moment. So thinking only of your breath, being aware of your body in space, in the present moment. Breathing in and out, deeply and slowly. In and out through the nose. Ocean breath. Imagine the waves coming in. Invite the breath in. Expanding the rib cage, the chest, the belly. Invite the breath into the body. Fresh new air, new oxygen. Bringing fresh new life force to your body. And then when you let go completely. Empty the body. Releasing. Really let it go, relaxing into that exhale. Noticing a brief pause before you turn the corner to take the next breath in. Maybe taking a very brief pause at the top of the breath, enjoying that fullness of the breath, and then let it go. Take that brief pause, and then breathing in deeply. So Ujjayi breath, oceanic breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Picture the breath as a wave coming in and going out. Lapping in, seeding out. Picture that wave on the edge of the shore. Maybe the sounds of the pebbles, the shells. There's always that little brief pause. The wave comes in and then it recedes out. In and out. So knowing the breath is always there to guide you back into the present moment whenever you feel distracted. Whenever sensations or noises or thoughts try to pull you away from the practice of present moment awareness. And back to the breath in and breath out. If you want to take this moment to set yourself a positive intention, and make your intention positive and light and bright. It can be something new, like the new moon phase, where you have a clean slate, a fresh new start, something you want to begin with, to start to do. Make the affirmation positive and clear. So repeating to yourself most definitely, I am. 3 times to yourself silently, to your inner mind's eye. Your intuition, your third eye chakra. On your next breath in, begin to engage into the abdominal area. Press into your shoulders. We start to lift the shoulders up and up, away from the floor. Bringing the hips up and slowly coming off your blocks with your hands. Take your cushion away from underneath. Going to thread the needle now, taking a little twist into the spine. I'm going to take my jacket off, so have things to pop on or a blanket to pop over yourself at the end so that you can stay nice and warm. Good morning, Junko. Time for stretching. It's great that some of you are here. I know I've started a little early, but I was up, so it's like, why not? Let's do a little cat-cow first. So setting ourselves up into our usual tabletop, our hips lined over our knees and our knees hip distance apart. So creating that right angle with the legs, tops of the feet pressing down into the floor, then spreading the fingers wide, hands underneath the shoulders. Dome that space between the shoulder blades, so protract into the shoulder blade. Scoop the belly up, engage into your Uddiyana Bandha. Navel to spine, really draw that in there, and then you'll squeeze and lift into your pelvic floor, the very base of your abdominal muscles that stop you from having a pee, or if it's for the guys, it's more of an anal lock, the perineum. So it's like you're squeezing underneath the very base of your abdominal area, so it's like trying to lift. So let's start with cow pose, so lifting the chest, the heart, the gaze and the tailbone as the belly sinks down. Exhale as you push into the hands, into the shins, knees, chin to chest. Dome that space between the shoulder blades even more. It's like trying to pull up between the shoulder blades up to the sky. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale. Exhale. Let's move for a count of 4. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhaling. 2, 3, 4. Exhaling. 2, 3, 4. Fluid movements throughout the breath. Exhaling. 2, 3, 4. Do 2 more of each. Inhaling. Exhaling. Feel that rhythm. 1 more of each. Exhaling. Coming into neutral spine. Taking your weight into your left hand. Reaching the right arm up to the sky. Open the chest to the side. Look up to your top hand. And then threading the needle down through and landing onto your right shoulder, onto the right temple. And then walking your left hand forwards. Really walk it as far forwards as you can. Hold it here. Scoop the belly up. You can stay here or take a deep breath in and start to lift the left arm up to the sky. Look up to your hand. And then drop the hand behind the back, reaching towards the right thigh. Roll the left shoulder back. Keep the right arm glued, the shoulder glued. So now you're rolling head, slightly lifting the gaze up. Be careful with the neck. Deep breaths in and out. Keep the abdominal area fully engaged. 3 more breaths. One more breath in and out. Inhaling to extend the left arm back up to the sky. Plant that left hand down to the mat. Press into the left hand, coming back to neutral. Over to the other side, taking your weight into the right hand. Extend and reach the left arm up to the sky. So opening the chest to the left, look up to your top hand. Take a deep breath in at the top. Then exhale, thread your needle. So sliding the left hand out to the right, landing on your left shoulder and the left temple. Reaching your right hand forwards. Really reach as far forwards as you can. So your arms are in an L shape. Scoop the belly up, fully engage into the abdominal area. Keep your feet pressing down into the floor. Staying here or taking a big breath in as you reach the right arm up to the sky. Reach up, look up, and then binding the hand behind the back. Roll that right shoulder back, lift the gaze. Deep breaths. Take care with the neck. Three more breaths in and out. Oceanic breath. Whispering victorious Ujjayi breath. Big breath in, extend the arm back up to the sky. Then plant it carefully into the mat. Press into that right hand. Coming back into your neutral Vidalasana. Starting to walk the hands forwards now, coming into puppy pose. So reaching the hands forwards, 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 and then start to reach the forearms down towards the mat. You can look towards your hands, press the arms, the forearms down towards the floor, scoop the belly up. If you want to, you can extend a little bit further still, taking the chest down towards the floor. On your next breath in, pushing into the hands, walk the hands back. And then coming up onto your knees, coming into gate pose. So taking your right hand down to the floor just to balance yourself. Extend the left leg out to the side, take your hands to your hips. Start to slide your left hand down the left leg. Roll that right shoulder back. Then reaching the right arm up towards the sky. And then alongside your right ear. And then look beyond your right upper arm up towards the sky. So you're squeezing into the side, left side, and extending and opening all the way down the right. Your foot can be facing forwards or turned out slightly. If you turn it forwards, it's a little bit more intense. Taking a deep breath in, feel as though somebody's pulling you from that top hand back up. And then over to the other side. So taking your hand down to the floor, reach the left arm along the left ear. It's like you're taking an extended side angle, creating a diagonal shape with the body looking up beyond the, the inner left arm. Two more breaths. Really pull the fingers away from the outer blade of the left foot. Inhale to reach the left hand up, use the obliques. And then reaching the hands forward. So you're going to reach the hands forward. Let's just go back a little bit so you don't go off the camera. So reaching the hands forwards now, keeping the legs exactly as they are. Spider the fingers, so you're dropping the head between the arms. Scoop the belly up. Gauge into the shoulders. Taking a deep breath in. Lifting the chest and walking the hands back. Switching sides, so onto your left knee, right leg out to the side. Taking your hands to your hips. Then extending the right hand down the right leg. Roll left shoulder back. So it's like you're sliding down between two planes of glass. You're not reaching forwards. You're not reaching back. Then reaching the left arm alongside the left ear. Extend and reach away, opening up into the left side body. Look up to your ceiling, up to the sky beyond the left inner arm. Breathe deeply into the left side. Squeeze deeply into the right. Big breath in, reaching up with the left arm. And then over to the other side. So taking your fingertips down to the earth, windmilling the right arm alongside the right ear. So keeping the chest facing forward, you're not leaning forward. Keeping the body stacked over that left hip. Looking up to the sky beyond your right inner arm. Extend the fingertips away, like somebody's pulling your fingertips. Big breath in. Imagine somebody's pulling you from those fingertips up to the sky. And then reaching the hands forwards. So keeping your hip over the knee. Walk your fingertips forwards, forwards, forwards. Take a breath in to lift and lengthen. Exhale. Lowering the head, relax into the head. Let the head hang heavy between the arms. Scoop the belly up, keep the abdominals engaged. One more deep breath in and out. Inhaling to lift the chest, lift the head, walk the hands back. Come into sitting Gomukhasana. So taking a block if you need to sit on, to lift the hips up, or sitting directly onto the floor, your choice. Take a little moment to see which option you need to take. If your hips are feeling really tight, then I advise sitting on a block or a cushion. So right leg over left, pull your feet in. Taking a big breath in, reaching the right arm to the sky, then using a strap if you need to, between the hands. Reaching the left hand up to the right, clasping the fingertips together or holding onto the strap. Pull the right shoulder back, lengthen into the spine. Big breath in, exhale, hinging forwards, folding over your legs. Make a little pillow for your chin with the top knee. Scoop the belly up, creating space. Keep the right elbow away from the head, so don't push into the head. So keeping the spine long, taking no tension into the neck or into the shoulders. Taking a big breath in, reach up. And then we're going to wrap the arms, the right arm under left, taking some eagle arms and lifting the arms up. Feel that stretch across the back of the shoulders. Lift the arms a little higher. Straight spine, belly in, little pelvic floor lift. And release down. Exhale. Give your shoulders a little roll out. Switching sides with the legs. Right leg folds under. Left leg folds over the top. Noticing any difference in your hips. Hips are sometimes, the pelvis is sometimes not really completely symmetrical or level. So you might notice a tightness sitting one way or the other, or tighter side. Just observe and work into those tight spaces. Breathing in, reaching up with the left arm, taking that down between the shoulder blades, and then reaching the right arm up to join it. Pulling the elbow away from the head so the spine can reach long and tall. Inhale, exhale, reaching forwards. Chin to knee. Elbow away from the head. Drawing navel to spine. Inhale, lifting up. And then taking the left arm underneath the right. Taking little eagle arms. Inhale, reach to the sky with your fingertips. Spine long and tall. Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. Fully engaged. Reach the hands a little higher. Feel that beautiful stretch across the upper shoulder. Across the upper back. One big breath in, exhale, release down. Coming to lie down on your front now. You can take your blanket and stretch it out on the floor. Something to lie on, something soft. Making sure you have enough space behind you to stretch your legs behind you. Take some pretzel arms so onto your tummies, legs together. But without any tension in the legs, you're going to reach your left arm to the right And take the right arm in front and reach that to the left. Palms facing up or down, your choice. And then wiggle into the hips and into the legs and fully let go there. So no tension, no tightness, no holding on in any way. Really release and let go. Breathe into the space between the shoulders and really feel yourself relax on the exhale. I'm going to stay here for 10 breaths. Close the eyes if it helps you to relax. Follow the breath in and out. 5 more breaths. Deep breath. Last one, in and out. Inhale. Just slide the elbows towards each other and then switch the arm in front to behind. And re-extend the hands so that they can reach as far apart as possible. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the head down. Make a pillow for your chin with the top arm. And then check in on the legs and the hips, the pelvis, the glutes. Just give it a little wiggle and let go in that area. No holding on, no tightening. Fully releasing, softening the muscles. With no contraction. Just full relaxation. Exhaling, fully letting go. More and more with every breath. Taking a nice breath in. Bring the elbows together and then sliding the arms along the floor. And then take some cactus arms. So taking your arms to 90 degrees. So your hands are facing forwards. And then beginning to roll over onto your left side. And taking the left knee up. And the right knee, the right leg goes back. Take your right hand to the floor. Breathe into that left shoulder. So it's like you have recovery legs. Roll the right shoulder back. Put spider fingers in front of your chest with the right hand. Bringing the legs back together. 90 degrees with that arm. Roll over onto your right side. Take your legs into recovery. Spider the fingers with the left hand. Roll the left shoulder back. Big breath in. We're going to go over to the other side again, this time with the arms outstretched. Then roll the left shoulder forward. Rolling. Now you're going to turn the palm of the left hand up. Bring the left knee in. And then bring the right foot into the floor and lift the right knee up. Take your right hand behind. Clasp together with the left. Lift that Move the right knee away from the left. So it's like you're trying to take Baddha Konasana in a way with the feet, but not feet touching. Well, you can actually bring the feet together. Let's bring the feet together, open the knees. 3 more breaths. Inhaling to re-extend the arms. Take that right palm to face up. Roll the right shoulder blade, right front of the shoulder into the mat. Roll over onto your right side. Lift the right leg into recovery. Bring the feet together. Lift the left knee away. And then reach the left arm back so you can clasp the hands together behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open up into the chest. Relax into the head, neck, face, no tension. Pull the knees apart, so lift that left knee away, push it away, away, away. It's almost like you're trying to come onto the outer blade of the left foot. 3 more breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, releasing. That's quite an intense stretch. Taking the arms into your baby cobra, so elbows hugging to the side by the lower rib. Push into the forearms. Lift the chest. Look up to the sky. Lowering your chest down, slide the hands to the lower ribs, hug the elbows in. Push into the hands, lift the chest, and then push the hips back down. You can have a bend into the elbows. And then sinking the hips back towards the buttocks, just taking a little child's pose. So sliding the hands back behind you, palms of the hands facing up, roll the shoulders forwards and down towards the mat. Relax the face, relax the neck, the shoulders, the whole body relaxing here. Close the eyes, deep breath. Calming the mind, calming down the nervous system, the endocrine system, parasympathetic nervous system. Rest and digest our thrive state, boosting our immunity. Inhaling to come up. Extending the legs forwards, coming into a little Dandasana. The legs extended, thighs engaged, feet flexed, hands by the buttocks. Roll the shoulders back and down like you're pressing your back against the wall. Pushing the calves, the hamstrings into your mat. Take your chin to your chest and feel the length in the back of your neck. Lovely stretch here. And then feeling that energy lock. Jalandhara Bandha. Begin to pull in and upwards with your pelvic floor. Inwards with the navel to spine. 5 deep, strong breaths here. Closing the eyes if it helps you to focus on containing the energy strong within your body. Feeling the blood flow, the energy, your chi or prana, whichever you want to call it, within the body. Feeling that energy rise and fall. Releasing the posture, taking a a cushion across the knees. Take the elbows to the knees. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower the head down towards your cushion. Maybe lower it down a little bit further. And reaching the hands up, Manjali Mudra together. Slowly begin to bend into the elbows and sending prayer hands down towards the bottom. So you're reaching down your back with your prayer hands. So padding up as high as you need to with your cushions. If you need 2 cushions or need to add a block or 2, lifting the elbows as much as you need to in order to reach the fingertips back. So you're resting your forehead onto your cushion. Very intense stretch down the backs of the legs. So breathe deeply into those areas. Squeeze into the quadriceps, into the thighs to help release into the hamstrings. 5 more breaths. Scoop the belly up. Keep feet flexed, fully active. Three more breaths. Reach those fingertips a little bit more down the back. Elbows wiggle a little bit further forward. 2 more breaths. Inhaling, keeping the hands as they are, lifting the back up, then release the hands. Coming into Shriyanga Mukhai Paschimottanasana. So taking a block, take that underneath your right buttock. So you're sitting on a block with your right buttock, so the left leg is got some space to fold the foot back. Take the flesh away from the calf flesh from underneath the crease of the leg. Check your heels out to the side. Flex the foot, extended leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, reaching forwards. Place the hands down, spider fingers, lift the chest. Exhale, fall down. Now holding on to whatever you can, your ankle, your calf. Elbows lift, keeping the shoulders level. So you're folding down symmetrically. Drishti to the big toe or down to the shin. 5 deep breaths. One more. With every exhale, feel as you can fold down that little bit more down towards the front leg. Using the exhale to release, sending those signals from the brain to the muscles, nice and slowly, that we really work into these stretches slowly so that the muscle spindles don't tense up. Switching over to the other side. So taking your block under the left buttock, extending the left leg, folding the right leg behind. Take the calf flesh away from underneath the crease of the folding back leg so it doesn't impinge on the hamstring as much. Check your heels out to the side. Hips nice and level, facing forwards. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reach forward. Spider the fingers. Lift and lengthen. Then exhale, fold down, holding on to the foot. Ankle, the calf. Little deep breaths, working on the exhale, releasing, letting go. Let's do another 2. Inhaling to lift. Releasing the legs forwards. pop yourselves off your block. Now, using a strap if you struggle to bind arms around legs, so have a strap ready for that. Going to bring the left foot in, a hand's distance apart away from the inner right thigh. Take your right hand next to your right hip. Lean slightly to the right, lift the left arm to the sky, then reach forwards as though you want to touch that right foot. Then reaching the left arm behind the left leg, then hold it there. Release the right arm, wrap it behind your back. The wrapper becomes the grabber, so it grabs hold of the wrist or the fingertips of the left hand. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Now my left buttock is elevated off the floor. I'm pushing into my left foot, left buttock lifted. Flex the right foot, squeeze into the right thigh. Squeeze into the abdominal area, creating space. Inhale to lift. Taking the left foot now across the right leg. Folding the right arm around the left leg and then reaching the left hand back behind you. Re-engage that extended leg and foot. Lift the spine. Imagine somebody's pulling you from the crown of the head up to the sky. So you can take the hand down to the floor, but ideally wrap the arm behind the back and reach towards the right thigh. So pulling the left shoulder back, revolving the spine, revolving your gaze over your left shoulder. Revolve a little bit more with the last couple of exhales. 2 more. Big breath in, release the arms. Take a little counter twist. So twist over towards your right. Little counter pose. And then extend the right leg. Bend in the right leg, extend the left. So bringing that right foot in. Hand distance apart away from the inner right thigh. Take the left hand up to the outer left buttock. Reach the right arm up, lifting the right buttock to the side. So you're tilting over slightly to the left. Reach to the left foot with the right hand. Then begin to fold that right arm around the right leg. Hold it there. Keep the buttock slightly elevated off the floor. Reach forwards with the left arm. That's your wrapper, your grabber. So grabbing hold of the right wrist or the right fingertip. Or using your strap if the two hands don't meet. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Squeeze into the left thigh. Keep that right buttock lifted, folding down towards your left leg. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Long neck, lengthen into the neck. Soften into the face. 3 more breaths. Squeeze into that left thigh, flex the left foot a little bit more, press the back of the left leg into the mat. Inhale, lift. Over to the other way, so we take the right foot across the left, hug the left arm around the right knee, lengthen the spine, revolve the chest to the right, fingertips behind to start, lengthen into the spine, pull the crown of the head up, engage that left leg, flex the left foot, and then wrapping the arm behind the back towards the left hip or left thigh. Revolving the chest, looking to your far right over your right shoulder. With every exhale, revolving a little bit more. Inhaling, taking a little counter twist, round to the left, and release. Here's somebody outside. Coming now into a little lizard. So have a block ready for your front foot, but we're not going to use it just yet. So stepping your right foot forwards, slide the left leg away, turn out the right foot, about 45 degrees. Start with the hands, palms of the hands down on the inside of the right foot. Sinking the hips down, lift the chest. And then bringing the elbows down, so lowering the elbows down. If you need to prop the elbows up, prop the elbows up. Then fold, send that right knee away, come onto the outer blade of the right foot. Opening up into that right hip. Lifting the knee back up so that you're back onto the sole of the foot, tuck the back toes, lift the left thigh, squeeze into the left thigh. Pressing into the hands. Bringing the foot between the hands. We're going to take a little low lunge. So now bring your left knee back down. So your foot is between the hands. Release the back toes. Coming into a nice low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Open the arms up to the sky, palms together, reaching the arms back. Inhale, reach down. Coming into a little pigeon, so taking the foot across to the side. Opening the chest, lift the chest. Hands down, palms down. And then exhale, folding forwards, reach the arms forwards. Inhaling to come up. Press into the hands. Take a block underneath the right hip. Reaching back for the left foot. Bring the left foot in. Hand it in towards the left buttock. Giving a stretch. So also sending that left hip down towards the floor still. So we're getting a two-way stretch. Release the foot. Take hold of your strap. A little loop around the end of your strap. So create that loop. Of the strap around your foot. We're going back into pigeon. Folding down over the front leg. You can pull onto your strap. Send the elbows forward. And settle into this posture. Working your hands down your strap so you can pull the foot in towards the buttock, getting a stretch into the front of the left thigh. Deep breaths. Keeping hold of your strap. With your left hand, push your right hand into the floor. Taking a little variation on one-legged royal pigeon. So you're reaching down your strap towards your foot. So the hands behind the head. Lift the gaze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release the strap down. Going over to the other side. So starting in lizard on the other side. Keep your block ready for the second part. So stepping the left foot forwards, turn the foot out about 45 degrees. Slide the right leg away. So first we're going to come up with our hands down, sending the hips down, push the hips down towards the floor. And then the elbows come down. If they can reach, if they can't, then take some blocks underneath the elbows. You can go onto the outer blade of the left foot, send the left knee away. Keep pushing the hips down towards the floor. Relift that knee, come back onto the sole of the foot. Lift the right leg. Squeeze into the right thigh, so you're on the toes. Keep the hips pushing down, but lifting the leg. Drop the knee back down. Press into the hands and bring the foot between the hands and tuck the back toes. Coming into a low lunge, so send the hips forwards, 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 lifting the arms up to the sky. Reach your arms back, yet sinking into the hips. Big breath in. Sending your left foot out to the right, coming into pigeon. So folding that foot in as much as you need to. Take a nice breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, reaching the hands forwards. Really reach the arms forwards. Close the eyes and settle into your pigeon. So you're trying to flatten the body down to the floor. Armpits reaching down towards the floor. Right hip pushing down towards the floor. Left buttock. Right thigh. The forearms. The head. Relax the face. Three more breaths. Inhaling. Walk the hands back up. Take your block. Place that underneath the left buttock just to support you so you don't tilt over to the side too much. Reach back for the right leg. Pull that foot in. Keep pushing the right hip down towards the floor. Only go to where is comfortable. Don't overstrain the knee. Just pulling into the calf, into the quadriceps. And slowly release. Taking your strap now onto that foot. So taking the loop onto your foot. Take the strap overhead and back onto your elbows. This time with the pigeon, elbows down to the floor, pulling the strap. We can pull the foot in using the strap. Stretch the elbows forwards. Get a nice stretch into the triceps, into the armpits. 5 deep breaths. Send that right hip flexor down towards the mat a little bit more. So the hip forwards. And then pushing into the right hand to bring the body upright. Walking your hands down your strap. Lifting the elbows back. Keep pulling on that strap. Lift the gaze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release your strap. Extend the legs out front. Give them a little shake out. I'm going to do a little bridge. A little bit of a back stretch now. So rolling down onto the floor. Keep one of your blocks ready. Rolling down gently onto your backs. Bring the feet to the heels in, close to the buttocks. And tuck the shoulder blades in towards each other. Feel those opening up your chest, pushing the backs of the shoulders into the floor. Starting to peel the spine. So first tilting the pelvis, and then lifting, lifting, lifting. Hug the shoulders even closer, elbows even closer, lift the hips up. So holding on just to the backs of the heels for now. Deep belly breaths, 5 deep belly breaths. Inhale, and roll back down. Taking a little block. Going to peel the spine back up, peel it up. Take your block underneath your sacrum. That space just above the coccyx. And then inhale, reach the arms overhead. Maybe take some cactus arms. Deep breath. Sending hands down towards the floor. Take your feet a little bit closer. Lift the hips up. Even higher. And then take the elbows underneath. And the hands then, the heels of the hands push into the back of the hips. Wiggle the elbows nice and close. Sending the hips up. 5 deep breaths. Big breath in, release the hands. Slide the shoulder blades apart. Tilt the pelvis. And then roll the spine back down. Hug the knees into chest. Take a little happy baby. So take the outer blades of the feet. Hug the knees down towards the floor. And then rolling side to side. Hug the knees in. Wrap your arms around your shins. Squeeze the legs into your belly, into your chest. Gently rock side to side if that feels good. Lift your nose to your knee. Tighten up into your ball. Hands on the shins. A little rock and roll a few times up and down, chin to chest. Creating a nice curved spine so you can feel like you're like a little tortoise upside down. Like a little self-massage. Put the muscles up and down the spine, the erector spinae. And then coming up, going over to the wall. You're going to lie down on your fronts, maybe take, if you've got a hard floor, then take a blanket. Over to the wall and do a little hangman. So a couple more little things for our back and then head down towards being on the floor. So bringing yourself onto your blanket, head down, crown of the head up against the wall. So to walk your hands, relax into the head, into the legs and hips. To walk your hands up the wall. Reach the fingertips as high as you can. And then let the head hang between the arms. I'm going to hang here for 5 to 10 breaths, as long as you can manage. Try to relax into the buttocks, into the legs. If they do want to tense up like this, relax into them. Couple more breaths. Inhale to lift slightly, look up to your hand, and slide the hands down, nice and slowly. Make a little pillow for your head. Relax into the hips and buttocks, just a little wiggle side to side, into the shoulders. Turn the head the other way. And then okay, take a little frog. And then that Upavista Konasana, Baddha Konasana. And relax. So slide your blanket, your long folded blanket, back onto your mat. Take the knees wide, feet pointing away from you or flexing the feet so that the inner blades of the feet are into the floor. Take a cushion or a block, preferably a cushion, for your chest to land as you slide the chest down, as the knees slide apart, working into the hips and into the groin. So making that soft landing for your head, for your chest, relaxing forwards completely. With every exhale, see if the knees can just slide that little bit further apart. Slide them along your blanket. As I said, the feet can either flex or point away. Whatever feels better for your knees. Listen to the feedback in your body. If you can lie onto the floor, then you can lie onto the floor. Five more deep breaths. Two more. Inhaling to slide the legs towards each other. Then coming up, sitting on your bottoms, folding your left foot in, taking a strap or taking hold of the outer blades of your foot, so wrapping your hands under your foot and extend the right leg, the modified heron's pose. Hug that leg in towards you, feel a stretch down the back of the leg. Bring that leg down, fold it in, over to the other side. Holding onto the outer blades of the foot, underside of the foot. Hug the leg in. If you need to use a strap, if you can't hold onto the foot, then use a strap. Really pull that leg in super straight, or as straight as you can make it in towards you. Two more breaths. And slowly release. Making sure you have that blanket to land onto for the next little fun bit. Now sit slightly back, so chest tilts back. Taking hold of your feet or your big toes, peace fingers. So bring the feet in, and then you're going to extend the right leg. Extend the left leg. I think you can maybe guess what we're going to do. Take the feet off. Find your balance like you're doing Navasana boat pose. So chest lifts and then extend the legs. Just go as straight as you can. Little smile. Yes, we're going to land the legs onto your blanket. If you have a hard floor, then maybe don't do this because you might hurt your heels. So you need to have the legs straight. Going to lean forwards. Down we go. Find a block or a cushion, something soft preferably for your chest. You reach the hands towards the feet and have a landing for your head. Something soft. So relax into the shoulders, into the neck, into the face, no tension. So first reaching towards the feet. Hinging from the hip creases. If you feel you need to prop up the bottom, you can take a block underneath the bottom. Next little option is to bring the elbows down, reaching the palms of the hands forwards. Relax the head. Bring the hands together. Then start to lift the fingertips up in your Atmanjali Mudra, reaching your fingers down your back like we did in our forward fold. Flex the feet a little bit more, squeeze into the thighs. Let's hold this here for 10 breaths. Scoop the belly up, activate into your lower bundle. Bring it a little bit further forwards, bring those elbows forward a little bit more. And slowly release, walk your hands towards you. Bring your feet together. You want to lift the hips up with a block, lift the hips up, bring the groin as close to the heels as you can. Take a little rock side to side, massaging into the glutes. Then using your elbows, open the knees. Open the feet like a book, soles feet like a book. And then slowly leaning forwards with the chest. You can take the elbows down, release the head, relax into the neck, relax into the face. Send the knees closer to the floor if you can. 5 more breaths. Keep the focus and attention inward. And then inhale to lift a little and slide the feet away so that you now have a diamond shaped space. And then folding forwards, round the spine and drop the head towards the feet. 3 more breaths. If you have the space, you can send the arms underneath the legs. Wiggle the shoulders down a little bit. 2 more breaths. Inhaling to come up. This is from this pose, you'd take the feet over the back of your head and slide the legs out to the side. It's called tortoise. I used to be able to do that, can't do it anymore. Right now, create your comfy bed for your relaxation. So, extend your blankets along your mat. Maybe pop your jumpers on, your socks, if you're feeling that you might get cold in the next few minutes. As you slow down and stop moving, body cools down naturally, so don't get cold. There's no need to get cold. So first we're going to do a little tense and release. So lying on your backs, take your arms by your side. Fists now with the hands, so clench your fingers into the palms of your hands, make fists with the hands. I want you to tense up your arms, squeeze your fist, and then squeeze into your glutes. Lift the legs, scrunch the toes in, scrunch the face, squeeze the elbows into the body, and hug the shoulders up by the ears. Scrunch into the face, scrunch, 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 squeeze every muscle in your body, your abdomen. Take a big breath in through the nose and sigh the breath out. Release and let go. We'll do that 2 more times. Tense, tense, tense. Breathe in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh the breath out. Tense 1 more time. Really tense and squeeze like you're trying to wring everything out. Breathe in. Sigh it out. Start to rock the body forwards and backwards by flexing the feet. Allow the head to nod. So really flex into the feet. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs, a little shake out, roll the head from side to side. Take the arms away from the body. If you need to, you can take a bolster or a cushion, place that underneath the legs. Backs of the legs behind the knees. And you can also take a cushion under the head. So now find yourself in a really comfortable, supported Shavasana. Closing the eyes and then taking the hands onto the belly. Middle fingers touching over the navel. We'll do a little pillow breathing, balloon breathing. So breathing into the belly now. Take a big breath in through the nose and feel as though your abdomen is like a big balloon filling with air. So fill the balloon, let it lift. Hold. And let go. Squeeze the air out. Let's do that 4 more times. Deep breath in. Fill the belly completely with air. Releasing. And again. Little hold at the top. And then exhale, letting go. We squeeze all the air out. 2 more times. Hold at the top. Exhale, let go. Last time. Feeling the fingers separate. Hold and let go. Taking your hands to your ribs. Breathing deeply into the ribs and now feeling the rib cage expand and widen both upwards and sideways. Releasing and softening. Feel the whole chest cage kind of deflate. Inhale, deep breath in. Hold at the top. Exhale, release 3 more times. Breathing deeply in. Rib cage widens all directions, even feeling the back pushing into the floor. Exhale, release. So feel that rib cage expanding 3-dimensionally. Inhale, deep breath in. Hold. Exhale, soften, fully let go. Taking the hands to the back of the head, lift the elbows up. Now feel as though the breath is going to the top of your head, from the base of your abdomen to the top of your head. So feel as though your body is a vessel filling from the base, through the chest, through the abdomen, higher up through the chest, all the way to the top of the head. Feel the breath rise to the crown of the head and then empty from the top. The head, the chest, the belly, soften all the way down. Inhaling from the base. Belly, chest, head. As it reaches the head, your abdomen will naturally flatten, so don't worry about that. So it's like the breath is moving all the way up to the top of your head. Hold at the top. And then releasing out from the top to the bottom. Releasing, letting go. 2 more times. Release. Last time, big breath in. Feel the whole body from the bottom to the middle to the top. Crown of the head. Hold the breath in there for just a moment and then empty the breath out. Soften the chest, the ribs, the abdomen. Now let the arms reach by your sides with lots of space, palms facing. Just let the breath soften and soothe the whole body. Imagine your body is filled with space, and that every breath you take fills your body with more and more spaciousness. Spaciousness for your consciousness to awaken. Spaciousness for your awareness into your body. Feel as though your whole body is breathing. Feeling your energy fill that space in your body. Feeling your breath is energy and your energy is space and the space is energy and all around in that circle. So that you are filled with awareness, you are filled with consciousness into all of that space that you've breathed into your body, that you've expanded. Now into that space, feel the sounds and the vibrations. Positive, cosmic vibrations. And then let the energy flow out from your body back into the cosmos. So send your energy out and then bring that cosmic positive energy back in. So really connecting with the universe around you, the cosmic universe around you. Feeling fully grounded and fully connected, fully awake, but completely relaxed. Relaxing every muscle in your face, your jaw, your tongue resting heavy in the roof of your mouth, the eyes resting heavy in their sockets, relaxing the shoulders, the neck, the throat, the arms, the hands, the fingertips, relaxing fully into the chest and the abdomen, relaxing the lower back, the upper back, the hips and buttocks, pelvis, the groin, the upper legs, the knees, the lower legs, the feet, and the whole body to relax completely. Feeling complete bliss, complete joy within that spaciousness within you. Conscious space, conscious awareness, full connectivity. Breathing deeply in and out. Slowly wiggling your fingers and your toes. Connecting mind, body and spirit all together harmoniously. Reaching your arms overhead, stretching your legs, stretching your toes, your feet. And when you're ready, rolling over onto your right side. Taking a moment there. All coming to a cross-legged seated position. Keeping the eyes closed or the gaze low. Warming up your hands, rubbing your hands together. Taking your right hand to your abdomen, your left hand to your heart. Feel the connection with your body, your spirit, your mind, all connected. Feeling a connection with the cosmos around you. And remembering to keep that inner cosmic smile, smiling from the heart. Taking your hands to your heart center, bowing your head down to lift yourself, generating gratitude, compassion, and kindness. The light in me honors the light in you, friends. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you. Lots of love. Have a wonderful day. See you soon.